It's got to be the worst sports business investment from an ROI standpoint ever. I mean, it could only be done by $1 trillion fund. And now, again, the LIV people are going to say, well, you don't get it. You don't see the long-term vision here. And it's like, well, I can't imagine this was the plan, though. You didn't want it to be like a little bit successful.
Well, first of all, this wasn't the plan, right? They tried to go through the traditional route. They had the Saudi International, which it was sanctioned by the DP World Tour. They wanted to be a part of the ecosystem, and they frankly had that in. Where things went astray is the PGA, the PGA Tour initially turned down their overtures, right? And this is a group that is not used to not getting their way. So instead of realizing, this isn't, they've had success in every other forum they've gone into, including sports, right? They've had success on the soccer front, the F1 route, boxing. They've recently, won the World Cup rights in a very controversial way. They have their eyes in the Olympics. This is really the first time that they had a roadblock in their way. So if the golf ecosystem didn't let them in, they would just kind of build their own avenue in. And really, they would, the folks behind LIV would say it worked because ultimately, within a year of launching this thing, they had a, quote unquote framework agreement with the PGA Tour. That's all they really wanted is some type of validation from an American institution. And yeah, obviously this is still going, but bringing the strategic sports group was one of the best things that actually happened to LIV, because now the PGA Tour has people that they need to answer to who basically partner with the tour solely to kind of have this conduit into the Saudi investment. If you look at those who are involved in SSG, they want that Saudi money for their own purposes, right?
Joel, 100%. Mark Lazary, all those guys. Yeah.
So they would actually, the folks behind LIV would say this accomplished our thing, and actually probably faster than we thought it would too, right?